First, woo, take you on a trip around my studio. Hi, you found me? Yeah, you found me. That's kind of cool. Really, Cool Math Games is the top thing on my browser, and I haven't even been there in years. Hey, there we go. Tilted a little bit up. I mean, but yeah, we can tilt it like that a bit. Actually, grab a tissue. Give this section a little wipe to make sure it's clear, and yeah. Let's see if that fixes anything, improves anything. Oh, it just got fuzzy again for a second. Yep, but quality's okay. Usual 720p quality. Yeah, so excuse me. Come on, I'm over here. There we go. Why is this a little tilted funny? There we go. And then we need to tilt you up a bit. You're doing a bit of searching there, bud. You okay? I mean, there we go. I move over here. Okay, so it's, yeah. Alright, hopefully this thing works out good enough for the thing. It's, I don't know. Keep thinking I see it move a bit, but it's pretty still. I mean, for $14, the Alitora bass tracker that I'm using right now, if you haven't seen the other video, it's this thing. For, actually, no, less than 14. Or, no, actually, no, it was about 14, because it was 23 before the 40% off. Either way, good for the price. So, we are back to working on the shooting gallery thing, which I'm not using my mom's glue. I actually bought some glue from the dollar store. So we'll be using this glue instead. We'll have to use my mom's Titebond wood glue, which is also a little bit old. So I'm actually going to go run and put this away really quickly. And turn on my busy box from out here, because I'm using the control phone for my busy box. And so, whew, I kind of don't want to be working on this, but I need to get it done and out of the way. So, yeah, I did get one thing for it, and that's this. This didn't have a package at Dollar Tree, so managers gave it to me for 75 cents. This one needs to be glued back on a bit. I think there might have been, this one is coming off just a tiny bit on the bottom here. So I think I'll probably mix up a little bit of JB Weld and try that. So I don't have any other glue at this time. But the point of this is, like, it's a rocket, obviously. You put this on, and then you would smash it against something, and there you go. You're searching back and forth, but I don't know why. Unless you're tracking this thing. Is this thing more exciting than the human? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's, Like I said, I paid $14 for this thing. But, yeah, I'll just try and focus on the stream and not too much. So, yeah, but the big reason that I got this is, like, it's a big, huge, rocket up against little darts like this. It's going to have more power. But there is a trade-off. So you go like this. You point it at something, and then how do you aim? Like, really, how do you aim this thing? Try and turn around like this. I'm going to put a green one up there. Oh man, I'm going to have to turn that off for a second while I step back here. Can I hit the green thing? Green grenade. Nope, it flew way high. Let's try that one more time. I mean, with practice, that was close. I hit the shelf. A couple more shots. With practice, you could get good at shooting this thing. That, yeah, barely. That went to the left. I mean, also, like, I could supposedly figure out, oh, where are the fins pointing? How is it gonna, you know, let's try it. I think they're straight. Let's go. There we go, up and to the left. Again. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get back to the building. So you guys are going to get another little trip all around my studio while Ali Tora figures out what to track. Hey, you over here. You over here, bud. Come on. There you go. Okay, so back to building and stuff. One sad thing here is I kind of, you know, when I bent out the cardboard to see how I liked it latching on to the how I liked it being bent over and latching onto the thing on the side here. Well, it's now bent, so when I pull that out to cut more, you know, it's not going to be as easy to trace. So I'm definitely going to make sure I trace one that's good, and I leave it unbent. Whew, and you know what? It's getting a bit toasty in here, even though I'm not streaming Minecraft. I'll just open up the door, let out some heat that way without any fans turned on, and then close it in a moment. Alright, let's see. I found one of the discs for the disc shooters. I don't know why it's not in them, but I think I know which disc shooter it should go in, but we'll find out in a sec. Also, just having the guns in like this bin right here is like a very little kid just shove everything in a toy chest kind of thing. I don't want to do that. I actually want to have let's sit down here for a second. I actually want to have what's the word? A gun rack. I'm gonna make some kind of a gun rack for them. So of these two, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this blue one that's missing, because the first slot in each don't tip over. First slot in each of these should be flush. Actually, no, the first slot in this one is not flush, so that doesn't help. Okay, so the first slot is flush. Come on. Yeah, so first slot in both of these is flush, and they both have. That's weird. This to me would indicate that I'm then missing two, because I know I have, for a fact, I know I have two extra. I'm just going to have to count these then. Although they should be all like the same thickness, but I don't know, maybe the average thickness of all of them is enough to not. Let's just make sure there's not one that's loose in the bin. No, there's not one that's loose in the bin. So I'm just going to have to count these then. and see how many each one has, and then, I think the red one, keep the extra one, because, red's my favorite color. Let's actually pan you guys down here. Yeah, that's as far down as we can go. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then this one we know there's 3, so we just need to count 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 3, 12. So I'm sure that we're missing one somewhere then. Thankfully it's in, well, there are a lot of cracks and crevices in this studio here, so I can't say thankfully it's in. Darn, now I forgot which went with which, but I think. Yeah, I think red goes on here. Oop, this one got a little. Got one that got a little bent. Let's bend you back. I can actually look up a photo online. Yeah, I think it does alternate like this. Tilt you guys back up. Let's see. Just Googling Dollar Tree disc shooter here. There's a video of someone opening Nerf mystery disc launchers from Dollar Tree. That's not the disc shooter I'm looking for. I want the foam ones. There's some vintage ones. There's Amazon. Man, why are Dollar Tree disc shooters just not showing up online? This is weird. Or there's a title here. I don't know who it's by. Nerf Disc Shooter, the cheapest Nerf blaster? Yes, absolutely it is. Really. Or someone's selling for $180 a Cheeto that looks like a ray gun. Let's double check shopping. I've just, ever since I clicked on this one. Oh, okay, I found them. Yeah, and they have actual web listing. So yeah, it is blue on red, red on blue. Although I could mix that up and just have one that's more all red. That's the wrong tab. That's also the wrong. Here we go. Perfect. Anyways, so back to building, shall we? Okay, so great. Yeah, and so I'm positive that means there's one disc around here somewhere that I just didn't find from my previous shooting, because I know for a fact I got 2 extra just lying around the store. There was no gun with them. Can I have this? Yeah, sure. So yeah. Anyways, let's before I pull the shelf out though, because that is our top shelf, I am going to figure out this thing. I need to figure out how I want this thing, what the mounting mechanism is going to be. It'd be cool if it was something where you just reach in and you can turn it around like that. But I might not, that might be a little too difficult to build. I know it's possible. And also, like, shooting this thing and actually, like, hitting something, bumping a thing in, is tough. Like, so I'll just grab this gun here, the first gun that I see. Okay. Right. Over here, bud. This thing is not going to really work for... I'm just going to shoot at it. It's going to be a weird angle for the shot. Oops. Right. Yeah, that did absolutely no indent. And I think it's because of the ridges. There we go, we hit one. And it may work better when it's suspended like I'm planning on, because it seems like I hit a little more often when I had it hanging from the apparatus I made probably a year ago now, where I shot a bunch of these things. So it's possible, but I don't think anyone's going to hit enough of these things in that you would just like plink plink, shoot them all, flip it over. So this is going to be like a high point target. If you want to try popping one of these bubbles in, sure. I don't know. Once we're done building the thing, I'll figure out like how many points each thing is worth. But let's tilt you guys up again. We need to figure out somewhere in here is where I want it to go. I'm probably going to have it towards the very back, but I don't want it right up against the thing because actually, you know what? We can test that. So let me grab my gun again that I was just using. Grab the dart because it fell off. So let's test this. So I have the thing floating like this, suspended by a top point. 1. That got 1 going in. Got 2. Okay. So we were able to hit 2. And also earlier I pulled the trigger to shoot and didn't go, and I'm like, why is it not? Oh, gotta pull this down. Okay. So that got 2. Now let's put this up against this hard surface here and let's see if we make a difference. And we need to flip these 2 back so we have the highest chance of hitting anything. Got 1. So maybe we do want it up against something. So, because I want it to be a little bit like you actually get some of these. Did nothing. Also, this will be a good thing to examine in slow motion. Because I can't tell. I mean, the results seem worse. Let me try hitting it a few more times. I think that one hit the same one in the corner. Got it. Okay. So then I'm going to try this again, holding it out like this. Got 1. Nope. Got 2. So maybe it does make a difference. And I'm going to do one more set, or shoot at it a little more with it up against the cardboard surface here. That's a nothing. I'm going to try like I'm right up against, but then I'm pulling straight back. That got something. Oh, wait. That's not going to shoot anything. Nope, gotta put it on the thing. Missed. But well, here it is. Well, this one was right side up, or like this. So pointing straight down, but underneath the leg of a chair. Let's try that trick again where I line up to one, pull straight back, nothing. I'm going to try hitting it again. Maybe I'll just have to review slow motion footage, but alright, we'll do one more set with it pulled a little ways away. If I hit two things again, it'll be the, don't have it right up against the cardboard. That one clearly hit some stuff, but it didn't poke one in. Again, it looks like it just didn't hit the right angle, so I think it doesn't matter where I have it, but I will have it pulled out a bit so that it can be a little bit wiggly. So, set our gun down there. So, how do I want to, actually, this could be I just mount it off the back of this here. Now, I don't want to poke anything through this or whatever and risk like having this just end up tearing over time, so a clamp of some kind is the best option, I think. But then, hot in here. Yeah, something like that. But then I don't want like a clamp on the shelf. Also, that's going to add extra weight to this thing, and I don't have a lot of clamps. Which, one second, I got to turn the fan on and blow the hot air out. So yeah, a clamp like this, too heavy. I don't want to add that to the system. But we definitely need something to mount it up there somehow. I'm thinking of like, actually. So, maybe an office clamp like this, or a binder clip, goes around, but then this can hang down, and like, I don't know, it'd be easier if this had a hole, or, no, that's not going to be hanging straight. Maybe actually having it at an angle would be fun. That actually, I kind of like that. You guys probably also hearing annoying fan noise that will go off in just a moment. But let me just see what height we're talking if I have it. Yeah, it is a tiny bit lower if I have it at an angle, but I love actually the idea of having it at an angle. Tilt this up, you guys might hear a little more noise, but I'm now specifically blowing, trying to blow up, and blow all the hot air out of here. Come on, wind machine, you can do it. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn this off now. That helped a little bit. Okay, so back to our quiet space. Turn this back up. So I like having it be tilted. So then I do need to make, let's find a paper clip. Some kind of a clamp. Something. Here's a a suitable paperclip candidate. Oh, it's getting hot in here again. This is so annoying. All right, let's check this out. Let's make sure we're also still clipped. Why are you going all the way over there? Hey, bud, over here. Yeah, thank you. So I'm thinking a paperclip bit like this. Something kind of like this. Okay, so like this could work. How like, actually, wow, that's actually pretty stable. Okay, it does come off, but just shooting it with guns I don't think will. So I think we made actually a good design. And then the question is just how do we attach this to the shelf? Which we need to have another shelf traced before we actually attach this. I'm thinking maybe a staple, but I don't know that a staple will go deep enough. So we could probably do just like another paper clip or two that loops up and bends around. Okay. Also, we need to trim up these ends a little bit. Man, if only I had super tiny heat shrink tubing, that'd be something I could cover the end with to keep it protected. But yeah, I like that. I like the angle that it hangs at. It adds a bit to it. Oops, you guys couldn't even see. So I have to remember to tilt this to be facing up the right angle, but I'm going to have to come over here. This, I like that a lot. That's very beautiful. Yeah, I like that. No, gotta have this door open for now. So let's see. Was this the one that had the? Yeah, I'm gonna JB weld this really quickly. So gloves. And then one of these bags back here has to be. I see it. Come on. JB Weld. Wow. Okay. So you guys back down again. Super cool to have my camera just following me. That's actually really, really nice. Okay. So we do have some, I almost said paper clips, but toothpicks in here. Wait, do I not have, oh, I don't have the spoon in here that I would use to mix the JB Weld on. Do we have anything else that I could mix a batch of JB Weld on? I don't actually think so. That's not good. Well, I mean, we can have a look inside of my garbage can. So, I mean, this is a candidate for, but something stiff is always better. Like, yeah, this. This thing from the annoyingly designed HDMI to mini and micro HDMI adapter I bought for plugging my cameras into my computer. So, yeah, we'll go with this. Man, I love JB Weld because it's pretty strong. Especially if you put it on the right type of surface and have enough area, then it's really strong. But the big thing with it is it's 2-part epoxy. So it looks like it was coming out of the container on this end a bit, like there's a crack, but there's not, thankfully. But yeah, it's 2-part. So you have to mix it up before you can do anything, and so it doesn't dry out as quickly. But it still does get a little bit stiff. And I hope that's not anything to do with accidentally introducing white into the black. Yeah, I like that, because other super glues, I like buy some, I use a little bit of it for like one thing, and then a month or so later I use a little bit more of it for another thing, but then it's like, you know, not quite as good. Ooh, this white stuff right here like makes me think of toothpaste. Kind of makes me want a minty toothpaste taste right now, but I know that it's not toothpaste. Let's get just a little bit more. I think that's gonna get also the lid. You guys haven't seen previous uses of this. The lid just broke on the white. So, all right, here we go. Gonna have to scrape. Down the edges. Come on, mix together nicely. There we go. We're getting a pretty nice, consistent gray color. And you know, I'm actually just going to go in there with my glove and scrape what's on the edge there. Don't normally do this, but you know, these gloves, realistically, they're just going in the trash. So then I can mix that in. There we go. Now let's very carefully grab our rocket. Oh, yeah, I know why I don't do that to my gloves. Because then I have stuff on my gloves and I can't touch as much. Okay, there we go. Wipe your gloves off. Like bending this fin to the side would be tough with that. Okay. We don't want too much of this on here, but we just want a nice, even, consistent line. Okay, I think that's gonna look good. Then I will actually use this. No, actually, what we need to do for this is use our tissue again to carefully wipe up the excess. We've added essentially a little bit of a black tone here, but that's okay. All right, now we just need to make sure this is lined up. I wonder how they stuck these on in the factory. They probably had some like foam dissolving glue. Also, on this one, the fins don't look perfectly straight. It looks almost like you'd have a spiral turn with this, which is actually good. You'll get better stabilization if you're spinning as you travel through the air. That's what I've learned from watching Till Fledermaus shoot guns. I used to watch him a lot more than I do now, but like every once in a while he shows up in my feed. You know, actually, I am going to. I know I wiped some of this away, but I'm going to try putting just a little more back down in there. Even though it's going to ooze out, I think we maybe. I have to think about weight distribution too. I forgot about that. Well, okay, we'll just go with this. Okay, and then I'll just give this a wipe with my fingers that have a finer control over the wipe. Okay. I don't think it'll off balance this too much. But okay, I think I also like that the foam is relatively porous. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I'm just going to see if I can wipe any of it off the surface that I accidentally got on. Not really, so oh well. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're going to get. So this thing can then go oh, not over there, but over here. This thing can go right. Are you going to see it? If I go all the way over here, but over here. I probably can't pan it over to show unless well, even if I pick the whole thing up, but it's up there on the shelf. Now let me check. Let me check the other one. I mixed up a little bit too much JB Weld, so those are fine. Yeah, this one fin. How are these connected? Because like one of them, so it definitely was like a weld or a melt kind of a thing. Here we go. Okay. That one has a little bit on there, and then we need to put a little bit on the end of this one here. Okay, and then what about okay. We have officially JB welded both of these. So no using them for 24 hours. I'll just stick both of them right up there. Is there anything else that I need to JB weld? Because I do have a wee bit of JB weld left in here, just a bit. Try and scrape it up into one spot. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that needs a little bit of JB weld. None of the other darts need their tips put back on. Well, I mean, what about the grenades? Because currently, right now, like, these pieces here are kind of loosely fitting on. I think I'll leave them that way for now. So, okay, so that can go back there. So what we can do then is we can actually do this. So, and you guys way down. Here is our garbage can, toothpick. Just set you on top of the garbage like that. And then if we think of anything else that needs to be JB welded between now and then, great. Otherwise, I'll stuff it with a tissue so that it doesn't get stuck. And because we're doing that, I'm going to blow my gloves off. Actually tilt you guys up for this, and I will put those gingerly in the top of the garbage can as well. That one worked better. Oh, nice to not have those hot gloves on. Open this up again. And, okay, so, also this tissue definitely goes into garbage. And then we can close up our Ziploc bag with JB Weld. Alright, so what's next? More shelves is next. Well, I kind of want to, yeah, let's just do another shelf. Let's get it over with. So, tilt you guys up. Wow. Even the very slight bend that these had was enough to keep it in there pretty good. All right, so let's take this top one. Seems to have less of a bend. All right, pan you guys back down. Okay. Right, we want to work the smooth side, or the even side out. You know, actually, this thing is part of our equation. No, I don't like how much that's pushing into the cardboard there. Okay, so where was the implement of drawing used last time? They're not somewhere in here. We had one of Mom's carpenter pencils. Not that I'm like partial to carpenter pencils or anything like that, but pen. Okay. So let's just okay. That's lined up. wish I had a laser cutter for this. Oh, that back line didn't draw at all. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, fine. So we line this up with our other lines again. Yeah, this pen's running dry. Let's try another pen for my menagerie of pens. Or a marker. Let's try this Z-Grip pen. Now the Sarsa goes back to working. Okay, let's line our lines up again. Or did it go back to working? Okay, there is somewhat of a line back there. It gets a little thin on one spot. Nice. Oh, darn it. I forgot I was going to buy a cut mat from Dollar Tree. So we have some cut mats there. But then I was like, do I really want to? No, actually, no. I didn't forget that I was going to. I thought about it. But then I'm like, do I really want to? Because sometimes I end up using this thing to glue onto, like, whatever cardboard box I'm cutting on. Yeah. Well, all right. If this cut goes well, this will be our template shelf. What was I cutting on previously? Let me grab. Do another one. Or no, actually, I can cut this with scissors, I think. Yeah, we'll scissors this. Right, this makes sense. This I was cutting with scissors. Okay. I'm actually going to go and make the cut this way. Stay on the dotted line. Be the dotted line. Ding dong. Yeah, I have to start all over again. That's from the TV show Monk. I've seen most of the episodes of that show. It's a good show. I like it. This needs to be opened up again because it's hot in here. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit left, I say. Oh well. Man, if this had object tracking, that'd be nice too. So then I could track the thing that I'm working on. Okay. Template shelf does not go in until it's literally the last piece that we need. So remember, each shelf is going to be 2 pieces thick, which, means like these could be glued together already, but I don't want to just now because I want to, like make sure everything fits. Which this actually looks like it goes on probably this way. Yeah, that looks a little better. But then the bend, so why did I do it with the white sticker out? That's terrible. Oh well, okay. Good, so, we need to figure out the height of where the next shelf is going to be, and then that can determine the height for the rest of the thing and how many shelves we have for that. So pan you up again. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, our shake. Actually, I realized for attaching the shake, we just need to make one hole in this, because this is wide enough that it could reach through the hole and then be around the back and just hang. Okay, that's actually really cool. So, figuring out height. So this thing, about right there. You guys might get a little bit covered of it. Can I do this? No. Maybe I can't do this without covering the view. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. So about here, I would say. Okay, so about there. Okay, that leaves us room for 2 more shelves. Okay, so what I want to do is take some pliers. I'm going to bend you down again, pull you off. I saw that tiny bit of orange up in there, like, did this thing get stained? No, it's just the blending of the shades of rubber. Alright, so let's open up our pliers. So I would like to bend that one inwards like that. Okay, so then you can kind of do the same with the bottom one, although not as drastic. Actually, wait, should I have done that? How does this? clip onto our thing. Okay, that looks fine. And like I said, I can still find something to cover the end with. Ooh, like if I glued one of those little rubber things on from a fresh pen. Why is this other side not bending? There. So let's pan you guys back up. And then let's see. All right. I am going to, actually wait, I should do this upside down. Let me just make sure this is where I want it. Because then I'm going to solidify the positioning of these shelves with this. Yeah, just right there in the middle. And I'm not going to poke in with that and actually use my razor knife. Just going to be a little further, I think. Perfect. Okay, and I don't think I cut too far to the back, but I can always reinforce with tape or something back there if I need to. Hey. Well. Okay. Let's actually take this out so I can examine my handiwork. This puts the thing at an angle now. Not quite what I was expecting, but I think this could still be good enough. Ooh, and especially once these are glued together, that layer of glue will work really in our favor. Yeah, that actually works really nice, I think. So, let's put that back in. Wonderful. I like that. You know, now that we have that in place, let's actually grab one of our guns. Turn you off for just a second so I can come back here and test hitting this target. Maybe this gun can't. No, I'm positive it... that was a total miss. I'm positive it can, because I did the first time I shot at this target a year ago. Yeah, see, I poked one in. Let's, okay, let's make sure, okay, great, all 3 darts are over there. Let's shoot at it with this gun. That went low. That missed. That hit it, but didn't do anything. Alright, we'll do one more round. Nothing. That hit low and bounced back, so I get another shot. That was also a little bit low. Off to the left, landed in my T-Mobile bag. Or no, landed behind it. Can I just not hit this thing? Also, I'm not in your view, am I? Yeah, like, it's tough to poke those things in. Let's try a shot with the, we'll use the one dart. Actually, no, we can use original dart and the one dart that has the Nerf suction cup, because the original suction cup was lost. Let's try the blow dart gun. I'm positive this is not going to be able to hit that. And like actually poke the, yeah, this is not. What about a disc shooter? Pretty sure the disc shooter won't do anything either, but. Well, disc shooter gets a consistency award, but disc shooter also has multiple shots without reloading award. And so that's one thing that makes the disc shooter so much fun. Sorry, it's so hot in here. Gotta blow out all the heat. Okay, so next shelf. Actually, I want to just hear how bad this sounds. Actually, I want to just hear how bad this sounds. Okay. There's some noise. Not as bad as I thought, though. So then we just need to trace out and cut 2 more shelves minimum. And then what about these circles here? We have 3. I think I wanted 4 of these. But this was all 3 that would be cut out of that box. Let's get the tracker back on. Where's the on switch? Give everyone another 360 tour of my studio. Why don't you? Hey, over here, bud. There we go. Let's see. Or did we determine this would be enough to fit, to have a ball resting on it? We can actually find this out. Because using the bouncy ball, yeah, this is what I'm thinking of putting inside of the middle of this target thing here, is this bouncy ball. Let's try and move the outside too, so we have a little bit of a... Okay, so that can work, but I think we'll definitely need more of these. I kind of want to go for one of these ones, because this is kind of satisfying to cut out. But, let's double check our box here. Has, wait, 4. There's 3. Hello? Where's the 4th one? Where is it? Hope nobody... I mean, I was about to say I hope nobody took it, but then that's like, why would anyone take it? No one has use around you for a cardboard circle, especially one from my studio. Like, my mom and stepdad are really nice people, and if for some reason they're like, oh, cardboard circle, that's exactly what I need, they would ask me first before using it. Unless it was like a use that wasn't gonna harm the cardboard circle. Like, oh, that's the perfect shape, and then we size, we trace it out. This is a mystery. Is it in? No, it's not in the box. It's not in this other box. Nope. That's just more flaps. This is a mystery. A very weird, kind of sad mystery. Not the same as like a mystery from a vending machine. It's like treasure chest. Or, well no, the small one that's like 25 cents or maybe it's 50 cents is a mystery. And then the big one is treasure chest. That's $1. Man, where would it have gone? I hate this because this plays right into my I don't like losing things. Like, every once in a while I have periods where I'll wear glasses. I don't need glasses, but I'll have periods where I wear them. And then, like, okay, there was one time I lost, carpenter's pencil, found it. There was one time I lost my glasses and I couldn't find them, and I stayed up like 30 more minutes than I was already going to be staying up just to look for them, because I like couldn't sleep, not knowing where my glasses were, and then I found them. They were on my head. Okay, it's not back there. Where else could it be? It's not up there. It's not on there. I'm not... Oh man, I'll really need to get the AC, whatever, pump system working in here. It's gonna pull air through my computer and send it out of the studio. Man, I may just have to sacrifice another one of these boxes and just cut another circle. Just make sure it's not under this stack. It's not under here. Certainly not inside there. Is it under this? No. This is just whack. Okay, is it underneath this? No. Yeah, it's not back there all the way. Where could it be? Huh. I am now at the point where I have looked around here enough that it's kind of like, it's just not there. I'm not going to find it. And then the disappointment settles in. The desperation starts filling in. Well, not desperation, just disappointment, sorrow. Ah. And then let me just double check to make sure that this is indeed 3 and... Oh. It's 4. I am so embarrassed right now. It's 4. Well, I guess we can cut out like the middle. And then see from there if the ball will stay in. So let's do that. Where's my... Do I want to risk a binder clip on this? Or actually, no. This is going to be too thick for one of these clips. But that's okay. I happen to have a few clamps that we can use. Like these. Okay. Get everything pretty well lined up. You know, the edges of this aren't like perfect. Then we give it another few little squeezes. There we go. Okay. Alright, so from here, we use a tape measure. Halfway point is going to be, let's see, this is like 9 3/4. Or is that a third? Probably a third, 9 1/3. So it's going to be 4 1/2. Oh, and wait, it is 3/4. I'm dumb, I can see 3/4. So like, that's going to be 1... math. I'm terrible at math. Three quarters divided by 2. No, that's not right. It... Three quarters divided by 2. So it's still 3.75. is equal to 3/8. So where's my pencil? Ah! Hello! Where's my pencil? Oh. It's over here on my desk. So. Alright, so 4.5, that part's easy. So wait, plus so wait, 1/2, 16th, that's 1/8. It's 2/8. So it's probably 7/8, I'm guessing. Okay. Alright. Now we have to come do this from the complete other side. Let's double check. Wait, something's not right here. So if it's like going across like this. What? You know what? Cyber Chase is coming to mind right now. Reminding me how to find the center of a circle. I need something, piece of paper that's flexible, an ad straight out of Utah County. Is this gonna be big enough? Is this gonna be big enough? I'm gonna have to unclip you for a sec-you-whack. This will if I include part of this other page. Alright. So, what you do is you have your flexible thing, or even a piece of cardboard has a chance of working. Although not as good. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. Alright. So, that's close enough, right? Okay, so here we have this. And then what we do is we fold it in half. Like so. Okay. Yeah, you know, cutting's a little rough on some spots, but that's okay. So we do that, right? We fold it in half. And then we gotta take and fold it in half the other way. Where the cutting on this side seems to be even more rough, so we want to line up this one edge. I think that's close enough. And then fold it in half the other way. And then you open it up, and you get the exact center of your circle. I love it. And then what you do, actually we'll use a pen for this one. Then what you do is you take a sharp thing and make sure this is as lined up to our circle as it's going to be. Put it right in the middle and poke right through. Okay. So, just a little bit off from where our thing was, but close enough. Alright, now that we've done this, this is where clamping the rest of them back together really comes into play. So where's our clamp? Hi. Okay. Alright, now that we've done this, what I'm going to do is get our point out again, and I'm going to make an even bigger point in the cardboard. There. That gives a very clear resting point for the ball. Tracing around this ball to fit, oh, that's going to be tough. Ooh, but I just had a really good idea. That's going to be way better than what I'm doing right now. Because there's an approximate egg shape. Yuck. But my good idea is so good. Get that blowing back in here again. And we're gonna unhook you guys. Let's see, what's our battery life? Like, we're at half. Alright, let's just mute you for a second. We'll go on a little trip. I know the front camera looks terrible. It's got like dust in there because the front screen is cracked and some dust got in there. This is my mom's old Note 8 for the uninitiated. Alright, what we're looking for should be in... nope. Somewhere in here. Aha. Oh, except one's missing. I'll have to find it. But these are stepper bits. Let's just pull you out into the light. Man, I hope that stepper bit's actually in here. I'm sure... Well, actually looking at it again now, it's clearly too small for what we're doing, and even the big one is not big enough. But like, yeah, that flashlight doesn't work. We're now back to the, oh no, I can't find, hi, found it. We're back to the, oh no. Huh. It's gonna focus on the stepper bit. There. A lot of shavings on there from stuff, like it's magnetic or something. Ugh. Alright, well, was this a waste? We'll take these up anyways, but may have been a waste. You know, I keep having a thought, like, in the future, when, you know, let's suppose I get my own house. I'm probably not going to, because they're really expensive, and I'll just live with my parents until they die. Anything in here that looks good? No, these are all smaller. But, you know, when they pass away, and it's just me and my family in our house, or even if I get my own house alone, or not alone, but with my future family, and then, you know, I won't have to, like, mute my camera, because there will be a little bit better dynamic of, oh, I'm streaming, and all these things that eventually could take place now, and I can figure them out. But I'm like, no, I still might, like, go live, and then, you know, not know what people are doing downstairs, and then, you know, just randomly come downstairs, and I'd have to give warning or something. Anyways, let's do mute again and go back up to the studio. All right, unmute. We're back at the studio with the fan blowing. Wrong button. We're on air. Hey. Happy to see something to track? Apparently not if you're, like, going all the way over there anyways. Let's... Come on. Load you guys back up. Well, and actually, I'm going to turn that off for a second, because it feels like it got cool enough. And I'm actually going to grab my other clamp. And, whoops, that's open too much. I'm going to clamp you on this side here. There we go. Perfect. So, next thing we'll do is use one of these Warrior titanium bits. People said go for a brand other than the Harbor Freight Warrior brand. Get something better, because they're good, but only for a little while. But then I'm like, I'm not going to use these very often. I'm just going to get the cheap ones. Because really, I've used these twice now. So, like, yeah. Maybe I do actually want to... Yeah, I will go get a drill. And we'll try drilling into this instead of just punching in. Okay. Although these look like they're actually for the the screw type ones. So like you could just quickly snap it in, but let's give this a shot. Yeah, coming through. That's nice. It smelled a tiny bit of burning there, but that's definitely not as big as we're gonna need it, but that's as big as my stepper bit will go. Now, where did here's where the bouncy ball bounced off to when I left. I heard it bouncing as I walked out, and I'm like, I'll deal with it when I get back up. So, okay. Clearly off to one side of my very wonky hole. But yeah, I actually like how clean that turned out. That's nice. Okay, so what else can I do? If I just needed a little bit bigger, I could wiggle around, but that's clearly not going to help here. So I need to find bigger and bigger things to poke through and twist around. Like what? I actually don't. Well, maybe this screwdriver head. It's certainly bigger, but it's not very pointy, and that's kind of a problem. Oh, why? Why you have to slip off on me like that? Okay? Come on. Open up. You go on. Give it a little bit of tight. Okay. Wow, it's just getting covered in dust. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And it's getting hot in here again. I'm starting to sweat again. I'll try just having the fan on low. Okay, do I have anything else in my bag of tricks? Let's take you off for a second. And we'll go take a look at what's in my mom's bag of tricks. Is there anything in here that might help us? We got different screwdrivers. This is probably about as big as the thing we just used. Maybe it like pushes a little bigger and then the next one goes bigger. That's going to be the same smushy problem. I would just cut it out if I had just a circle. This, that's not, would be preferably if it was the full diameter. So like same thing would be with using these Fiskars scissors. So this is a small potential. Let's go back. Hey, we got 2 watching now. Hello, viewer. Welcome. I've been going for, I actually don't know how long I've been going for, but let's get you mounted back on the Alitora tracker, and let's try this screwdriver. Let's make this hole Bigger. Nope. It's not pokey enough. It's not doing it. I mean, maybe if I had this on like a surface and then I pounded this in, but like hitting the tip of this could ruin it, and it's not very good. What about this side? Maybe. Here, let's make sure you guys are down as far as you can go. This is right. Is this gonna work? Sort of. But not really. Maybe this is where I like separate the layers and do that way, but I don't want to. Anything. Oh, let's go take one more look at my mother's bag of tricks. Is there anything? Got more screwdrivers, random bits of wood. Oh, wait a minute. There is something in this bag of tricks that might just be the exact like right size that we need. There's a marker. I think we found it. I think, but I'm not sure. Well, but I don't have the piece to mount. I don't have the piece to mount this in. Let's see, is there any... I mean, I can ask my mom where that piece is in just a moment. Here's like two others. That's a little too big, I think. This one's definitely too big. Oh. But is that the piece that we need? I think so. So... let's take this back to our studio and see if we have what we need. I forgot that these existed. Especially that we had any. Okay. Oops. Alright. Let's remount you in the thing. Also gonna plug you guys in too. Okay. I need a pair of pliers to undo this, it looks like. Probably not these pliers, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm not messing with that anymore. know I had a tool around here somewhere that would work great for this. Oh, where was it? It's my hammer. Let's see, is it just up here? Which would make logical sense. There goes the JB Weld. That would make logical sense. But no, I bet my adjustable wrench is downstairs still. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna run and grab one then. So I'm back. I did find these tools here, but either this thing is on really tight or, I just don't have like probably the right grip or something. Oh wait, did I loosen it just a bit? I don't think so. Yeah, this thing's not coming loose. Let's widen this. There we go, let's see. Unless it goes the other way. Nope. Well. Oh, unless it's, no. I was thinking maybe it's this screw bit here that does something, but I don't think it's that. I think pretty sure I have a flathead screwdriver. Nope. Just a Phillips on that thing. Let me go grab a flat. Well, I just tried this screwdriver bit out there, and nothing. I'm gonna call, see if my mom can come up and offer some assistance, because I have no idea what to do. Also, we'll see if this fits. Hey, can you come upstairs and help me with something, please? You sent something what? Okay, if you can hurry, because I am on a live stream. Okay, bye. Okay, I have absolutely no idea how, like, anyone gets this out of the box the way that they left it. Now's a good time to see if this is the right... Ooh, that's perfect. Could maybe be just a teensy-weensy bit smaller, so that, you know... But we can always add another cardboard layer on if we need to. I'm actually going to go see what other sizes of this there were in there. So we do actually have one that's slightly smaller than this. What is this? This one over here's got to be bigger. So I may choose to use the slightly smaller one. Let me go see one more size if there's anything else. Yeah, no, this one's gonna be a little too... Yeah, no. How do we switch this around?
How do you switch it around?
Yeah.
Need a tool.
A tool to do what?
This one, the inside. I've got two different kinds.
Because I've tried that. That didn't work for me.
No, this is a different one.
Did this use the screw here then? Because I've also tried undoing that with no success.
No, I think these are two different kinds. This one just fits into the drill with another piece and hooks in here.
No,
It's
this
not.
one fits into the drill like this.
No, but there's a part on the drill, and so these holes there go in and it twists to do it. It's not the same kind that uses this, I think.
So where's the piece for that then?
That's a good question.
Because it looks like it would be the same. And also, like, if that has things that hook into the drill, then why does it have this middle shaft that's normally for the drill?
It also goes into the drill. The other piece makes it so it stays anchored, but this is what actually turns it. I think I might put on mine. Did you got all these out of my
Yes.
tools?
Yeah. I mean, where else would they come from?
I don't know. But this one too?
Yes.
This doesn't even look
All of
familiar.
them are literally out of your tools.
Okay, let me go look and see if I can remember.
Okay. Great. Because worst case scenario, I just hammer it straight down. Hey, Andeldre. Troubleshooting drill pieces. Speaking of which, I should have panned the camera back up for that. Oops. I can take my drill bit out. This one's actually mine. Just a cheap Harbor Freight Warrior stepper bit that was not big enough. Basically I'm just drilling a hole in this so that, you know, I can fit the bouncy ball in there. This is more of the target shooting range. Also, I am using the camera tracker thing that I got in the previous video where I looked at the new stuff. I can show you, tilt you up just a bit and show you some of the progress if you follow me over here, camera. And then we should be able to see up there behind me. We got the shake mounted in the back there. I like the positioning. I like the clip of that. If you want to see more, you can watch the beginning or earlier in the stream, skim through it once it's done being live. I may just have to take the piece that Mom's trying to find the drill piece for and smash it straight down. I already tried to like smush a screwdriver head in here with like no success, so that's not gonna work.
So it is a different one. This one snaps in and out. It screws on there,
Okay.
and then when it gets screwed on so tight, you line these up with the holes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Don't close the door. I mean, the fan's running.
Thought you had it on, just let me know to come in.
No, I had it. Alright, I have the fan on to let you know to come in.
No, thought you had the door open to let me know.
Oh, but then why would the fan be on? But if the door's closed, it wouldn't cool me off. Okay, so this is not as good, I'm realizing now, because getting it to be centered, because that's why you don't, dang, well, let's see. Can I, this is terrible. Ruined it. I mean, I can still be salvaged. Where is... Somewhere around here I should have a piece of advertisement cut out to the circle. Or is it you down here? Yeah, it's this. Okay. actually. Okay. And then put this other clamp on over here. Oh, you have a good night? This is not too tight. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And the worst part is I just shredded up my perfect center. Well, okay, this is still salvageable. I know what to do. Because I still have, like, close enough to my perfect center. So what I am going to do, because I do have a feeling this is going to need to be one more thick. So I'm going to cut out one more of these. Alright, where did the carpenter's pencil go? Come on. Great. Back to the dread of not knowing where something is. It's not here. It's not over there on my desk. Did it fall onto the floor somewhere? I'm not. Oh, there it is. Yep, it did fall. Onto the floor. Okay. That did draw indeed a circle. Lovely circle. Beautiful circle. Perfect. Just pausing there to make sure. Actually in frame. Man, I wish I had a laser cutter. That'd be so cool. I wouldn't know how to like program in perfect circle size or anything, but that'd be sweet. And they're so expensive too. I know my friend has a laser engraver, but I wonder if it can actually laser cut. I'll have to ask him. I like it. Oh, knocked the pin off. Hey. When you go for a second deeper cut, Okay. So we've got this into the equation now. See how it matches up, and yeah, it does pretty good. Again, edges aren't perfect. I'm also not remembering what rotation I had each of these in, but good enough. Let's just give you a clamp into place. Perfect. All right, so then, oh, whoops. There. Yeah, this needs to be on. Okay, come on. Come off. Come on. Cut. Whoops. Push this. There we go. Wow. The one hole is not center with the other hole. See if we can remedy that situation a little bit. I mean, it's close, but okay, I think, yeah, that's looking a little centered better. I like that. So now, kind of going in at a bit of an angle there, which is actually not good. I don't like, whoa. Whew, there we go. There's our hole. Tore a little bit off the back with the last bit. Oh well. I mean, worst case, we, glue that bit back on, but that can be on the inside where no one's going to see it. So now we got to find our bouncy ball again in the pile of stuff. Ooh, that sits in there really nice. I'm liking that enough to say we glue this thing together. Well, actually, also, since these holes are so even, we could just line it up by sticking these onto the drill thing. But I'm going to set this up really quickly. Oh, this is going to be sweet. All right. Hey, turn you off for just a second. Pan you over that way. Make sure we're looking at the thing. You know what? Let's go for the weakest of the guns. The blow dart gun. Pan you guys back this way a smidge. terrible. That was a little bit high. Man, this thing's hard to aim. That was a little bit low. Hey! You know, if this thing can knock it off, guarantee you one of the other things will knock it off. So, like, if I, let's grab the gun that supposedly shoots 25 feet, I think. I missed. I think that was a little bit high, but like the gun was in my way so I couldn't see. To the left a bit. That's a little bit low. Man, I might have to make this a high point target just because of how tough of a time I'm having hitting it. Up high again. That was so close. I'm positive this will have enough power to knock it off. Ah, left again, but I bet Nerf has a little more precision. Just a little more. Hey! Didn't send it flying as far as I was kind of expecting, but you know, this is a heavy ball. Oh, come on. Alright, that's good. Let's get one of the disc shooters out. See if we can hit it with a disc. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would hit it and it would rock, but it wouldn't knock it all the way through. And oh, accidentally dropped my mom's tape measure. But not like she's gonna be angry or anything. She has been annoyed a little bit in the past that I've broken some things, a little bit disappointed, but not super angry. The thing that bothers and makes me a little more angry is oftentimes she just like leaves stuff laying around in not good places where it could get more damaged or broken quickly. And we had this whole discussion. She thought I was meaning like treat material things above human relationships. No, I'm just meaning that you actually don't just leave something sitting out there where it's going to get stepped on or whatever. There's some stuff where like she was in the middle of tiling and she didn't have time to properly clean off her drill because she didn't have an assistant, stuff like that. That reason's fine, but just the leaving things in certain places where they're more liable to get stepped on is, I don't think it's not. From all the times that Mom has taught me that we don't have a lot and being frugal and trying to make stuff last and the few times that she's been disappointed when I accidentally broke something of hers. Like I remember once I accidentally knocked over the camera tripod with her camera on it, things like that. From all of that, I kind of would have expected her to be, I don't know, maybe a little more caring of her tools. And she's definitely doing a little better. I haven't seen as much stuff in just random places. Because my big point with this is, again, not treat stuff over human relationships. But, you know, if you didn't do this and that, and you put this up here instead of down there, then it's less likely to get broken and you'll have it longer and you won't have to go buy a new one. Let's try this again. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, where's number 8? Oh, 8. Perfect. So it's like maybe if you could hit it in rapid succession, it would go, but... Wait, no, that's not 8. I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's 8. So then did I have 9? Because it's not flush anymore. Oh, hi. So there's 9. I just counted wrong then. Alright, one more time. Man, this thing is fun to just rapid fire. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missing the 9th one. Depending on where the final setup is for this too. Well, I don't want this, but I was thinking maybe I could have like some kind of a sheet. No, actually no. There's gonna be a wire up or a little paracord rope across the top for. Here it is. Perfect. What's it for? Oh, it's gonna be for hanging backdrops. That could be pulled across to block all like the little crevices and cracks on my desk from having darts fly into. Let's try again. That was close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, well, I'm gonna have to just take you guys off of the clip to show you. 8. Oh, and 9 was right beneath me. So having the backdrop pulled over, you know, depending on the final setup of everything, may be the play. Okay. So I think based on that, wow, how long have I been going for? Two hours. 16 minutes. So yeah, I think based on that, I don't think it's possible because I hit it multiple times. Let's try a little closer range. Okay, so a little closer. There was enough power to knock it off. But that thing is going to be sweet, especially if I, actually get the outside. Oh, we got a annoying jam. Yeah, especially if I get the outside looking nice. I think we're missing one. Where is it? Let me count these to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are missing one. Let's slide this back into the gun so that they don't spill out everywhere. Huh. Funny thing. Well, sort of. The ball rolled back along this here and landed in a little yellow cup. Wish the camera was just easy within reach to show you. Oh, yeah. It's right beneath me. So it's possible if you're kind of close. So, okay, so that is really nice. Oh, one moment. I'm gonna take the stream out in just a moment. Right. The thing that I wanted to do next was roughly figure out how, because I wanted to color this like actual rings of a bullseye. But actually, you know what? Let me check something here. It gives me this red wrapping paper here. Because I want to see something. I'm going to use a teeny bit of tape. Come on. Quit sticking to me. Okay, what I want to test, I'm guessing not really, but I'm looking to see, well, again, not all the darts I have, I just realized not all the darts I have are a suction cup like these ones. There's only 2 guns that have suction cup darts, but based on that, well, let's put a little piece of tape on the bottom here so we have a flat section in the middle. And let's try that again. Yeah, and maybe this just won't stick to anything because it's too tiny. I mean, it sticks if I, do it. Let's try a little closer range. Okay, so it could stick to that, but it had to be really close. let's try with the blow dart gun again. The main thing I'm just seeing is if I made some sort of a coating where they would stick, then would it be worth it? Otherwise, I am liable to just cover that in red. Or whatever other fun pattern I choose. I'll try that one more time. I don't think it's going to stick. Well, if it falls short, of course it's not going to stick. It just goes bleh. Ah, that actually does stick. So it's possible to cover it in although I definitely have to glue the wrapping paper on, but that's actually not bad. Have it be shiny. No. So if I did that, then I could have rings, but I just don't think it's very likely that anything's gonna stick. So I'm actually not gonna worry about having like perfect rings around the outside of that from the circle. And I'll just do some kind of a pattern. Maybe I could put some lightning bolts on there. Actually, that's really cool. Have red with yellow lightning bolts. So I'll have to see what kind of like wrapping paper I can find. Based off of that though, I am going to do one more thing for this stream. And I'm actually going to get that gluing together. So we don my gloves again. Feel good bit of label. Off of this Amazon package. There, I doubt anybody's going to be reading my address from that. Because this can actually be our gluing mat. Okay, that's... Okay. Oh, it gets really hot as soon as I close that door. Alright. Let's move stuff around. This, that's the bottle of glue, and then I think, we should also, get these cardboard discs out. Ooh. The fact that that unscrews makes this really easy because I'm just able to stick my pen in. Let's put you guys over here just do it. There we go. And now we have some cardboard discs. Sadly not the size for the disc shooter, otherwise I'd try that, but those can be used for something. This is a really cool mechanism, I like it. But then the big thing with this will be, this can be use to center everything up perfectly. Alright. Pan you down. I am going to actually expand out. Nope, I didn't want you to fall down, nor did I want the glue to get knocked over. There we go. There are some holes on one side, but they're just on one side. I think the rest of it's okay. This will be good enough. Okay. So we start with one. Right, opening up the glue for the first time. Oh, I've never seen this before, but it has a plastic insert. Okay, if I work it out with my, there we go. That's interesting. I think usually it's paper, like other stuff is, but this plastic insert is actually a cool idea. Might even be cool enough to, like, save for later. For stopping this back up. So I'm just going to set you right over there. Alright, we'll screw the lid back on nice and tight. Undo the drizzle nozzle. Okay, a little close to the middle, I think, but this is going to look really nice. Okay, let's close up our glue bottle. Man, I feel like I'm handling wafers, working on a CPU or something. You know, actually, I'm going to, right off the bat, I'm going to put that thing on, because as long as I can wipe off any glue that gets on there. And it's not like this is a super glue or anything. Although I have a feeling a different rotation of this would be slightly better. That actually feels worse. Yeah, that's really bad rotation. Huh. Well, it was the way that I had it then. That's interessante. I mean, again, these aren't perfect circles on the outside. Wait, is that really... No, that... Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, that feels better rotation. Okay. I have these weird circles of tape on my floor now that I don't recognize that seem about the same size as the middle. I don't know where they came from. Well, either way. Let's try. Let's not let it touch down just yet. I think this feels like the right rotation, so I'm going to set it down. Give everything a good old squish together. Then I'm going to pick up and inspect our rotation. I think that's close. But, okay, that's feeling a little better. So you can see where there's like a flat edge, match up to a flat edge from the one side of the box where we cut close to. This is nice, and I'm actually thinking I'm not going to have to clamp this when I'm done. I'll just be able to set this up on the platform and let it dry. Alright, we got 2 more layers to go. But I'm actually curious really quickly though. Do we need all the layers? Oh, actually, no. I am going to clamp this, but I just want to see. Would it work with just the 3? Yeah, it would balance with just the 3, but no, we're going all of them. Okay. Another layer of glue. I may need another bottle for this project. Okay. Another squish down. Let's see, is this hooks out a little bit. On this side here, let's try the rotation. There we go, now it feels like it pokes out less. That seems nice. Perfect. Alright, last one. Another nice spiral of glue. Huh. This is like... darn, I did get glue on this side. Oh, it's okay because it's the side that has lettering that I want to go down. But like this one is sticking out the most for some reason. Oh, actually, wait, no. That rotation feels really good. Solid. Sweet. Alright, let's clamp these together. Starting with clamp 1. I wish I had 4 clamps. I do have 3, but the third one isn't like straight down. It's the twisty kind. Or wait. Nope. I do have a third one of these. I knew I saw it somewhere. This. Alright, it's good. Let's just push the middle drill piece out. Okay, that looks good in the middle. I am going to give each of these just one more tiny little squeeze because I don't want this coming undone. You know, actually, I'm going to scoot this clamp a little more over to here. Actually, no, clamps is not the way to go. Something better is heavy things on top of this. Yeah, that's gonna be, okay, so let's undo all of these clamps. Glue. Drill bit. The glue cap thingy. We'll put this up here on the platform. Oh nice, it seems like we have some setting of the glue already. That's good. That's holding things in place. Now I need heavy things to put on top. I put 2 of these other cardboard pieces on top. And I have, oh, that's not very, darn, I need like books or something. I don't have any books up here. But my one thought was fill this with water and put it on. I mean, there's a tiny bit of weight in that jar of mints, but it's not heavy enough, it's not wide enough. I'll be right back with some heavier things. Found our heavyweight. It is this Hitachi nail gun. With the Band-Aid in there. Perfect. Alright, mints. You can go back on the shelf. Make sure that this actually squishes it down. I'm going to scoop this back. I think, yeah, that, yeah, that is working. Adding some weight. That'll be good enough. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this stream. Hopefully the Alitora did an okay enough job at keeping me in frame, and you guys liked that. Here's these I was talking about. I have no idea what they're from. Let me peel the other one up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked, leave a like down below. check out the variety of other things that I do on this channel, and if you like that, then subscribe. And I'll see you guys in whatever is next. Bye! First I gotta take these off. In order to be able to work the screen. And the glue is actually dried on these, that I should be able to actually save these for next time. So sweet. Anyways, bye.